want to teach you how to put on a chain collar. Some people call it a training collar, some people call it a choke chain. What you always want to do is always have the lightest weight chain that is best for your dog. You don't want to have necessarily a heavy chain just because you have a big, large dog. So, now, there's a right way and a wrong way to put the collar on. When you put this on your dog, you're going to take the middle links and you're going to put it into either end. It doesn't really matter which end you put it in. So you're going to drop the links through just like so. You're going to put them in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to look for a P. Now you're facing your dog. You want to see the P. In other words, this should hang straight down on your left-hand side. Now, if you put it like this, that is incorrect. That is not a P. Some people also make this mistake. They say, well, that's a P. No, that's not a P. Okay? It's not a P because this is coming from underneath. You want it to look like a P. This should hang straight down. So you have one fluid motion right here, one P. The tail is coming down on the left-hand side. You're going to place this on your dog. Facing your dog, you're reading the P. P for puppy. Your dog cannot read. Only you can read. So you're going to put that P on your dog just like so. You're going to attach this to the leash just like so. You want to double check. Make sure that this is hanging down on the left-hand side just like a P. I have to say it's really amazing to me how many people I see online that put themselves out as dog trainers that are not even putting choker chains on properly. It's super important that you put this collar on properly. This is for when you're going to heel the dog on the left-hand side, as is tradition. If you're going to teach your dog to walk on the right-hand side, then you would do it the opposite way. For the sake of this video, we are talking about traditional heel position, which is the left-hand side. This hangs straight down on the left-hand side like a P. Now, this is C, who's staying very well for us. So again, just like so. Let me show you this again. I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to take these links. We're going to drop this through like this. We're going to look for your P. This should hang straight down on your left-hand side. Facing your dog, you're going to slide it over their head. And you're going to put the chain collar, attach it to the leash. Okay, just like that. Left-hand side, your left, facing your dog like a P. Now, it's super important that this collar is only on your dog when you are training. Training is happening all of the time. And watch for our next video that we're going to do that is going to be based on when is training and when is not training. However, this collar should be on your dog. Let me just place my dog here on my left-hand side so he's on the correct side, the traditional side. You only want to keep this chain collar on when you're working with your dog, the leash is attached to them, you're under supervision. If your dog is going into the crate, if your dog is being left alone, or if your dog is going to play with other dogs, this chain collar needs to come off. It is only on when the leash is attached and you are in attendance. This is not the collar that your dog should wear all the time with its rabies tags or name tags. Because when your dog plays with another dog, that other dog's nail or tooth is going to get caught, and you know what's going to happen? Your dog is going to end up choking to death, and you're going to have a disaster on your hands. So you only want this collar on when you're training the dog and the leash is attached. I'm going to reiterate because it is super important. I see this happen so many times. The collar comes off when the dog goes in the crate. The collar comes off when your dog is playing with other dogs. The collar comes off anytime you take the leash off. That collar comes off when you're leaving your dog alone. This collar should only be on when the leash is attached and is under your supervision. I cannot emphasize that enough. So I'm going to review this one more time, and I want everybody to put in the comments below, when should your dog be wearing the collar? I want to see who's going to get the right answer. Now, again, to start again, we're going to start down here. We're going to drop the links through here. You're going to see a P. You are facing your dog. You're reading the P. P for puppy. It's not this P, because that's not a P. Okay? This is not a P. This is a Q. It is not this. This is not a P. okay? This is a P. You're gonna place it facing your dog, not the direction I'm facing right now, but you're facing your dog, just like this. So, if I were putting this on my dog, I'm gonna look for my P. I'm gonna face my dog and place it over their head, just like so. I'm then going to take the tail and I attach it to the leash. I'm going to tell you again because it is super important. This collar is only on your dog when the leash is attached to them. They are under your supervision. When you detach the leash, detach the collar, take the collar right off. When your dog is going to play with other dogs, when your dog is going into the crate, when your dog is being left alone, that collar needs to come off. That is super important. Anyway, I hope you learned a lot in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. For more great tips, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time when I talk to you about when is training applicable and when do you use your training. Have a great day, everybody.